in our Destination Modified video. We seen that you enjoyed the last one, 5 things I hate about this. So today we're going to do 5 things I love about it. However, we have a little special announcement. One, the Toyota GT86 is gone. It's sold. Happy days. So now I can replace it with another daily. Some of you know what it is, some of you don't. If you want to have a guess, have a wee guess down below. It'll probably be announced on my Instagram either today, tomorrow or Sunday. So we're actually filming this on Friday. I've just realised they're going to see this on Saturday. Lol. So it's either out now or yeah, it'll be featured in next week's video anyway when we go down and pick it up. But we have also done an equipment purchase. So we have bought a little GoPro Hero 9 fella. So we're going to use that on Sunday to go to, well, we're hoping that it isn't a pile of oh no.
You can't say that, bro.
Bleep
beep.
Yeah. We're hoping the car that I'm going to see is not a pile of shit, and is actually in the condition that they say it is, so hopefully it is. If so, you'll see some GoPro footage of us picking that car up on Sunday. So, let's get into the 5 things I love about this thing. So, number 1. One of the main things I love about this car is the fact that they were never made here. So every single S15 in the UK is a Jap import, or Australian or New Zealand if you wanted to go extra adventurous. But yeah, they never made them here, so they're really rare to come by. There's not one anywhere near me. Probably the nearest one's like an hour and a half probably away from here. So obviously you don't really see them that often. So the reactions you get from people when they see the car, so many people think it's a Skyline, and it actually winds me up as well as every other S15 owner out there. They get called Skylines all the time, and yeah, they're half right. It is a Nissan, however, it is not a Skyline. It doesn't have a good engine, little 4-cylinder pile of poo. But hey ho.
Could do a BRB squat though.
Mans does not have the funds. So number 2, another thing I love about the S15 is a lot of them look different. So you get a whole load of wide bodies. A lot of people know S15s from drifting. So you've got Origin Labo, Garage Mac, kind of time attack cars really. Liberty Walk. I've just made a big massive wide body kit, but they all look completely different. So if you put a lineup of those cars next to a standard stock S15, they wouldn't look anywhere near the same. The same thing would be the headlights, and that's basically it. So yeah, I kind of like how unique they can be. If you see my new daily modified, trying to be different is really hard without spending a lot of money. Whereas S15s, a lot of them do look different. So I like that. So the third reason I love this car is basically this has been my first proper car build. I've done the usual coilovers, exhausts, general lip kits and stuff like that on other cars, S2000s, GT86s, BRZs. However, this car I've invested a lot of money into. Fully resprayed, 2-piece wheels. It'll be getting a top mount. Half the parts are popped for that. Seats, coilovers, arm kit. A lot of money. Even the engine bay, a lot of money's went into there. So yeah, it's a car that I've put. Well, I say Callum has built for me with my money. So, but yeah, that's what I like about the car. A lot of people might not like the colour, might not like the wheels, but it's stuff that I like. So that's the reason I built it. So number 4 of the things I love about the S15 is actually the community themselves. So I am quite heavily involved with S15 owners in the UK. I know a lot of them and get on with pretty much most of them, apart from Farhan. So nah, I'm only messing. Nah, so yeah, I'll put in a few of their cars in this little clip just now. They are actually a great bunch. It's filled with banter, is a light way to put it. But yeah, it's as toxic as it seems at the best of the times. It's just a good laugh. Like, everybody's there just to have a bit of fun. We all rip the piss out of each other. I'm pretty sure my car gets called Primer on the daily. However, it's character building. That's what bullying is.
They're not wrong though.
Yeah, exactly. It is kind of Primer. We'll get painted at some point, alright? So, the very last thing, number 5, on the things that I love about the S15 is actually the people I've met because of this specific car. I've met a lot of people in the car scene with various cars. However, I've probably met most people because of this car. I've travelled pretty much most of the UK in this car. Went to Players, plan on doing a lot of shows again this year if it doesn't break. So please just work for a year, I beg. So yeah, I've done the North Coast 500. It was also a great trip. The car was white back then, so it's been a while. So we kind of plan on doing a North Coast 500 trip at some point. However, I personally want to get better at videography and editing and stuff like that before we go ahead with stuff like that. Just because I want it to actually look good, as well as us enjoying the trip. So yeah, so if you're one of them people that I've met because of this car, shout out to you. But yeah, it's taken me all over the UK, sometimes on the back of an AA truck, but it's been well worth it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. So if you did, do a wee like, do a wee comment, do a wee subscribe. But yeah, overall, just stay jolly.